What's up, y'all? It's Jesus, also known as Doom to some people on Instagram. I know I haven't done content in a minute, especially on my YouTube page. But today is a pretty big day with the Marvel Metal Avengers checklist being released. And I figure, man, I'll give you my insight, of course, through the Doom perspective, but you can give a little insight on some of these inserts that maybe some people aren't aware of. So let's see. What we're looking at here is the GOGTS distribution website. They usually update links with new sets are announced and update them with PDF checklists. And it's kind of how us collectors in non-sports trading cards kind of figure out our Marvel cards, our DC cards. I think they cover sports too, but for the most part, if you're into Marvel cards, this is how you find out all the information leading up to the release. I am surprised this is out, and it says scheduled release date on August 28th. Some people speculate it might be after that, pushed back to September. Who knows? But I think this is a good sign that it may be on track to release by the date. This is going to be a big deal, obviously, in Marvel cards hobby because with the rumors of Fanatics possibly taking over the license of Marvel cards and Upper Deck losing its license, this might be the last PMG Precious Metal Gems set to be distributed. And if you know anything about cards, PMGs are a big deal, specifically the sports card scene going back to the early 90s when they were produced. It's just, some of the most expensive and sought after cards. If you have checked out PSA magazine, there's a TCG magazine they do now. There's been a spotlight on PMGs recently too. So this set's going to be massive and it's going to get a lot of attention because of that. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. And I want to jump into let's see, is there anything new that they've stated before? 100 card light effects, color parallels. I believe this is a 200 card base set, low series, high series, purple PMG coming back. Usually these were numbered to out of 5. Right now we'll check to see the PDF and see if that's accurate. We got the comic cuts and Intimidation Nation. Again, you might be familiar with this. You followed sports cards, but 2013 Fleer Retro. I think that's the last time we received as a Marvel card, so it's a big return. And we have purely periodics from X-Men Metal coming back, Platinum Portraits, which have been in multiple sets, introduction of Metal X, the A-Force Rave, Soldiers Metal, Palladiums, Arc Welds, also X-Men, Blast Furnace, X-Men Metal. So yeah, there's a lot of things there. It feels like a Fleer retro release, to be honest. Just first reactions. Again, I don't know any information. I'm just reacting to what I see and giving my input on it. Here's my favorite part: going through these images, and I'm not sure if these are final, but if they are, I can see Marvel card guys being a little bit bothered by some of this stuff, but it's gonna be interesting to see. Again, the A-Force, Storm Sick, and I know this one's been shown before. It's not a new image. I think for the most part, these are not new images. So this is what our base Black Widow card should look like in theory. You see an ongoing theme of the metal left and right brackets with like a galaxy background, and then you have your character in the foreground. High series would be an older image, more to first appearance. That's how it's been in X-Men Metal. That's how it's been in Spider-Man Metal. So I'm assuming they keep that tradition. And here we go. These are the retro precious metal gems. And I know there's only a selected few characters. These are going to be the big hits. Blue PMG out of 50, most likely. So We can expect the reds out of 100, greens out of 10, blues out of 50. We've seen these before. Miles Morales, one's a low series, one's a high series. Then we have Captain Marvel, bronze PMG, retro, comic cuts, emerald, low series, high series, Geodes making another return from X-Men Metal, which is cool to see. So those are sweet. And just some example of low series, high series. And here we have the retro green PMG Moon Knight, which I believe this is a repeated artwork. So again, I'm not sure if this is final or not, but these are images we've seen before. Intimidation Nation, Ghost Rider. I did notice. I don't know if I noticed it the first time these were released in the preview, but there's like a little crackle effect here towards the bottom. I wonder if these are gonna have this crackle foiling to it. The originals did it. They're just a foil, rainbow foil. So that seems a little exciting now that I see up close. And metalheads, which to be honest, not my favorite looking. I mean, again, until we see them in hand, I might change my opinion. But Planet Metal, Ironheart, awesome. With the latest Ironheart trailer or preview they showed at, I believe D23. So this is pretty sweet. And you got some Iron Man stuff here. So here it gets tricky. Platinum Portraits, I believe we've seen this exact same image. So I don't know if this is a placeholder along with the Spider-Man. I don't know if this is a placeholder or not. But if it is, it's just going to be bizarre if they use the same one. This is from Spider-Man Metal. Hoping it's just a placeholder for now, but who knows. Purely periodic. Again, X-Men Metal insert. A lot different looking. One of my favorite X-Men Metal inserts. It's going to be cool to see, and we're going to check out how they structure it. Usually in the X-Men Metal, the number indicated the number of copies. So if it was 83, there would be 83 copies. I hope they stick to that tradition. I'm not sure. These are cool. Shout out to homie Subby. Here you go, some more Namor. I know I've seen this in a PMG before already. So that's interesting. Again, we won't know until final release. And purples look sick. I'm glad we're getting purples back. It's been a while. And then you have your regular metal insert, which these are classic. Selfishly, as a Doctor Doom guy, like we only have one Doom PMG, one metal blaster, and those are from 2013 Fleer Retro. Will he be in this? I hope not, because I don't want to spend money, but I guess technically it'd be cool. I'm about to find out. And that's a sweet Iron Man image. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. This is Marvel. Sweet. All right. What else we have here? Palladiums in different colors, which is a new wrinkle from what we've seen in other metal sets. Metal X seems like a super rainbow foil looking thing. Interesting. We'll love to see how it looks, in person. See how the shine reflects on these. And the Soldier's Medal again. So far as the least appealing looking card insert that I've seen, but who knows? Who knows until real images come out. So, all right, here's the PDF. Our checklist, our official checklist, which breaks down the character, serial number, thickness and point, the odds, where we get to see if they're retail, hobby, or EPAC. And usually I like to go down and look at these selfishly as a Doom collector. That's where I'm going to start. And I will touch on the other characters, but I guess we can give it like a little look, see if anything stands out here. You got your Black Panthers, Widows, Tigra, Meteorite. We're gonna have some deep cuts. Here we go. No offense to any Meteorite fans out there, I just don't know who that is. Moon Knight, Blue Marvel, nice. Taskmaster, K Bishop, that's a dope character. Corvette, Techno, interesting name. I would like to know more about Techno. Yeah, yeah, that's all I have for Techno. Super Adaptoid. Never heard of this character at all. Definitely. We're gonna have Citizen V. Huh. Deep cut. Okay. For me, for someone who just collects cards, not well read in Marvel comics, it's just interesting to see a lot of these deep cuts. Um, Names I haven't seen over the years. Darkhawk. Oh, nice. For the most part, yeah. Enchantress. Love Enchantress. All right. Here we go. Wolverine, Spider Man. They're in the set. Big two. And you get the big two. Put some respect on Captain America. Cap's in there. And this is the high series. So next 100 of the base is the high series, which, again, I said before, usually older artwork, more to the first appearance. So this is interesting. The scrolls. And I haven't seen Doctor Doom yet, so I'm feeling good. Trying to protect our pockets. You know what I mean? King the Carger. Okay, cool. Still, again, Wolverine. I'm guessing Spider-Man and Wolverine are in both low series and high series. That would make a lot of sense. Doctor Doom is here. Okay. All right. Well, we gotta have decisions to do, boys and girls. It's gonna be interesting. Blade. We saw that Blade in purple. But this is the space set. So multiple Blade. Okay. This isn't the retro insert PMG base. This is gonna be regular, huh? High series. Okay. Let's see what else. All right. Now I'm gonna get selfish. Let's find Doom. So starting off with base. Okay. 24 point. Nice. Thin cards. I prefer thin cards over thick cards. Easier to grade if you're into that. The copper parallel seems like it's only in blasters. That's interesting. Blaster exclusive is a copper parallel. And then golds everywhere. Here we go. 199. So purples are numbered to 199. Bronzes are numbered to 150. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if that's standard numbering, but that's interesting. Pinks out of 75. Yes, that makes sense to me. Orange out of 25. I believe that's what Spider-Man Metal introduced. And then we have Grandiose, which is the cool, shiny lava lamp looking insert. That's purple. And here we go. Precious Metal Gems. Oh, reds out of 100. So we have a return of red PMGs for Doctor Doom. The second PMG ever from Upper Deck. This will be the second one ever. The original being of 2013 Fleer Retro only. So that's pretty big. Blues out of 50 and greens out of 10. So a green PMG. If you missed out on the first round, there's your shot at a green PMG Doom. Now, This isn't the retro PMG design. This is the standard metal design or base metal design. So I don't know how they're actually going to look. I don't think we saw an example of a PMG for the base set, low or high series. Um, it's going to be interesting to see that. Yeah, very interesting. Wow. Okay. And of course, there's a one of one Doctor Doom PMG. Big deal. There's never been a one of one Doom PMG, a gold. This will be the only one, probably the only one ever by Upper Deck. Well, at least for now, if the rumors are true and they're losing their license. So potentially a big card. And I'm guessing that's similar for a lot of other characters, which is probably their only PMG, only one on one PMG gold. Last time we saw the gold PMGs were 2015, 2017. And this is a huge reason why there's going to be a lot of hype around this set. It's going to be a lot of breaking for investors and collectors, honestly. Like, there's no way around it. Again, potentially being the last PMG set Upper Deck releases, uh, it's just going to be crazy. So, make sure you make wise decisions, choose wisely, all that good stuff. What else we have? Printing plates. Nice. And also a Soldier's Metal insert set. Dr. Doom's in there. All right. This is very platinum vibes. Dr. Doom's everywhere. Purely periodic. One of my favorite inserts from X-Men Metal. Returning to Avengers Metal. Dr. Doom. And, this is where it gets funky for me. There's only 10 available of these. So this is the difference between the X-Men Metal, where usually the card number would indicate the number of copies available, which in theory would have been 94 if this was X-Men Metal, but they're going with a different numbering system. I see 10, 25, 50, 75. And that's pretty much everywhere, huh? Yep. Okay. Bad thing is some of these are going to be more expensive to get because there's less copies. Good thing is 10 people in theory can make a full set, which wasn't the case in X-Men Metal. I believe the lowest number card was maybe, I don't know if it was one, but I remember there was there was 3 copies of one card, X-Men Metal. Maybe it's the Angel. I'm not quite sure. Amazing set, but pros and cons for this numbering system. Oh, and then there's another Doom here, a Metalloids. Again, so the Metalloids in X-Men Metal were the all green colored ones, darker green, and usually they were lower numbered, with some exceptions, of course, but lower numbered in general compared to the regular purely periodics. This Doctor Doom has more than that regular purely periodic. That's interesting. And you have Wolverine, Hyperion, Doom, Black Panther, Thor, Abigail Brand, I'm not familiar with, and Omega Red. Great character. Has some of the best images on cards. Really love the Omega Red from X-Men Metal too. Like, so many good cards out there. Yeah, overlooked. So that's it. No, that's where he's at. And I think that's where Doom ends. Okay. Retros. So these are the retro inserts, which are what we called metal blasters back in 2013 for the retro. It's that retro design. Retro red PMGs will be at a 90, and blues out of 50, greens out of 10. I see it there. Purples out of 5. Good. I like that they're sticking to the out of 5 for purple. And gold 1 of 1. Again, big reason why you're going to see cases get open, flip, bought, collected, whatever word you want to put in there. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be on whatnot. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be everywhere. This set's one of one Spider-Man Gold PMG. It's, I mean, again, 2015, 2017, I think were the last years where Gold one of ones PMGs were last available. So some of the most expensive, if not the most expensive cards in the Marvel card hobby. Big reason why this set and this checklist just is, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to look. All right, so let's see. While I was going through Spider-Man, A-Force Rave, these are all women characters of Marvel. Interesting. I don't know who Joe Costa is. We got America Chavez, Mantis, Circe from Eternals. Sweet. A-Force Rave, X-23. And these are going to be numbered out of 100. And then the Rave Parallels out of 63. Golds out of 25. And Super Rave one of ones. Nice. Arc Welds, unnumbered. That's how they were X-Men Metal. Blast Furnace, unnumbered, also X-Men Metal. But there's some short prints here. And we have a bunch of comic cuts. So let's see. Autographed comic cuts. I think these are cool. I like the autographed comic cuts. We got David Michelini, John Romita Jr., Roy Thomas, Chris Claremont, Steve Englehart, Marv Wolfman. So, a lot of the names we've usually seen: Jim Starlin, Ed McGuinness, Brian Michael Bendis. Into comic cuts. It's going to be a nice amount of them. And sketches. Let's see. Andre Toma, great sketch artist. Love that. And for Get Adam, I like Get Adam's work. Ian Curante, I think he's really good. I've seen some of his sketches I really like. Kurt Sat, nice. Maliki Akar, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Apologize if not, but man, Rittenhouse sketch artist legend, Akar, love it. Mitch Ballard, nice. Rhiannon, here you go. Tim Shin, I love Tim Shin's cartoony style, super cool. And Vince L. Tabanes, I believe this was the artist for the latest Marvel premiere that released, so pretty sick. And I'm sure I missed some other names in here, but again, I'll leave a link to this PDF. People want to check it out. I don't want to waste people's time. There's over 100 pages, so I'm just kind of skimming through it. Geodes, sweet. She-Hulk, Geode, nice. Shout out to my cousin. My cousin's a She-Hulk fan. Shout out to homie Variant. I think Variant loves She-Hulk too, so, you know what I mean? Intimidation Nation. All right. One of my favorite inserts from 2013 Fleur Retro. I love that it's coming back. There's a lot of like Mach 1, Techno again. I'm not familiar with these characters. I don't know if too many people are, but I'm sure someone's going to appreciate them. Green Goblin. Shout out to Will. I know he's a Goblin guy. Venom. Penance. Juggernaut. Juggernaut has some cool cards, man. Overall, there's about 50 characters. Intimidation Nation. Nice. I don't think I saw a Spider-Man or a Wolverine. So it's smaller characters getting the shine. Winter Soldier, here you go. Some deep cuts in here. Boomerang, nice. Metalheads. And there's parallels to Metalheads out of 25. Metal X not numbered. Palladiums are numbered. The emeralds are out of 50. The golds are out of 10. So that's good to know. Planet metals. Copper's out of 99. Platinum's out of 49. Gold's out of 25. I wonder if golds were out of 25 or 10 before 15. Oh, interesting. 25. I didn't think 25, but nice. And platinum portraits. So platinum portraits is only 20 characters. We're gonna get let's see, Spider-Man's here, Captain America, Wolverine, Winter Soldier, which is cool. I mean, Winter Soldiers has some great cards too. Iron Man's gonna be a big one. And Beast. Beast is gonna get some love too. Tiger, which, that's gonna be interesting. This looks promising. It's a lot of characters. Again, like I said, 112 pages. I will link to the GOGTS webpage in case you haven't seen it. I'm sure a lot of people by now have probably gone through it, but figured I would skim through it, give you my own perspective as I look through it, my first reaction, and it felt like important update for the hobby, so I figured I'd put my perspective out there in case it is helpful for anyone. And see y'all next time. Peace.